What up, YouTube? D Games, what's going on? Today I'm gonna hit home a little bit, at least for me. This, y'all may not know, is a game called EverQuest. It was not the first MMO, but it was definitely the first MMO to really do it right. There wasn't very many that came out before it. This came out in 1999. So yeah, it's dated, that's for sure. I mean, look how blocky they are. Now, this is on Project 1999. Project 1999 hosts a private EverQuest server, but anybody can join. It's free. Just Google it, Project 1999 EverQuest. You'll find it, trust me. And so sorry, I was checking Google. I don't know why it's always telling my stream is slow. Anyway, this was the first major game that I invested a lot of time into. And I mean a lot. And when I mean a lot, I mean years. Years. Okay? This was out before World of Warcraft. And definitely out before any of the overseas MMOs that are saturating the market now. This was created by Sony and a company called Virant. More on the Virant side, they created it. Sony was like the money back, you know. And it was cool. It was Sony Online Entertainment and Virant. Right now we're on the character select screen. We're going to create a new character. Create a new character. You have a choice between male and female up here up top. So pretty cool. You know. And then you have, let's go through the races. We'll start at the bottom here. We got Wood Elf. You got Troll. Troll's pretty good. I wish I could shrink this down. You can't. Male or female. You got Ogres, which they're big. They're big. Male or female. Yeah, she's quite exposed. Then you got Iksar. Iksar's came out with EverQuest's first expansion called The Ruins of Kunark. And hey, sweetie. And male and female. I'm sorry, what? Go get another drink. You know how to get a drink, honey. Go get a drink. Anyways, Ruins of Kunark. Iksars were released. They're my favorite race. I mean, hands down, they're my favorite race. They have quite good benefits. I'll get into that in just a minute. Because that's what we're going to make. We're going to make an Iksar. There's humans. They're pretty good. They're like a general all-purpose character. They can be almost every class. You got high elves. They're snooty. Nah, they're alright. Oh, I didn't show you the female. Here's the human female. And then let's see, go back up to halfling. Got some hairy feet, if you can see it down there. Male and female. Luckily the females don't have no hairy feet. Alright. Half elf. Half elf used to be my favorite race until Kunark came out. Then Iksars were my favorite race. What's up, John Kid? You got gnomes. A lot of people like gnomes. A lot of people like picking on gnomes because they are tiny. They're not like super duper tiny, but they are quite small. They're the smallest race that you can choose. Male, female. I didn't show you the high elf females. High elf females. You got gnome females. Gnomes are pretty cool because their armor is unique in the sense like their helmets have these big bulging. I don't know. It's funny. And you got erudites. Erudites are kind of live by themselves on their own little island, and they're extremely smart. They like to deal in arcane, like magic and stuff. And there's the female version. Dwarfs. Dwarfs are actually pretty cool too. I do like dwarfs. They are small, not as small as a gnome. Probably same size as the halfling. Dwarfs. There's the female. Dwarves, like I said, are strong. They make good tank classes, what have you. And you have the dark elves. Dark elves are malicious, in a sense. Not a lot of people like them as far as like in-game, like NPCs, you know. But a lot of people play them. They probably have one of the coolest looking helmets that you can get out there. That's for sure. Oh, I didn't show you the female. There's the female. She's about half naked. Got a bikini on. Yeah, man. Then we go to barbarian. Barbarians are a tall race. I mean, they're barbarians. They're strong. They can't be too many classes. It looks like rogue, shaman, and warrior. I mean, 3 classes out of the barbarian. Not bad. Here's the female barbarian. They have a unique helmet where it's like a bear head. It's weird. It's like the bear head, the jaws up here. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Wood elves live in trees. Literally. They have like a humongo tree house. It's like a tree city, tree house city. Trolls. Trolls. They live, I want to say, almost in the ground. They're not in the ground, but swamp area. Yeah. Ogres, kind of the same thing. Live in a swampy kind of area. They're kind of, they're evil races, so most people don't like them. But Iksar. Let's talk about Iksar. Iksar. Okay. So, let's back up. Hold up. So, almost each race has their own benefits. Human being the least beneficial race to play, except for the fact that they can be almost everything. Almost everything. Not everything. Almost everything. So, humans suffer from poor eyesight. So when it's nighttime, it is dark. Okay? Every other race, except for maybe erudites, because I think erudites also have bad eyesight. Every other race has either some form of night vision, so nighttime isn't that bad. It's dark, but it's tolerable. You can see. Humans and erudites can't see nothing. Anyway, but like trolls have this ability to regen their health. It's not a lot. It's I want to say 4 hit points a tick, which every other class except for Iksar doesn't have a regen. It's 1 hit point a tick. So trolls regen, I think 4, might be 6. I don't quite remember. Ogres do not regen. They only regen 1. I'm sorry. They regen 1 hit point a tick. And a tick is like every 6 seconds or something like that. But they can't be stunned in the front. So if something goes to stun you with a bash or something like that, ogres are pretty much immune to that. They make great tanks because of that. They also make pretty good shamans because they can't be stunned. So a shaman can continue to cast their spells, which is awesome. Every other race, except for Iksar, basically not a big beneficial. Dark elf have the ultra vision. They have like the best night vision, I believe. Dark elves. Iksars also have night vision. They also have hit point regen. It's like the highest hit point regen, which is, I'm pretty sure, 6 hit point regen. which is super nice. They also have higher AC armor class than any other race. Because of their scales, I'm assuming. That makes sense. Because they're scaly, they have higher armor class. I think it's like 12 or something they start with, more than any other race. So we're going to make Iksar. Iksars can be Monk, Necro, Shadow Knight, Shaman, or Warrior. I'm going to let you know right now, I don't know why, the Iksars prior to Velius, which P99 goes up to Velius, which is the 2 expansions. You got EverQuest, which came out. Then you got the Ruins of Kunark, which was the first expansion. And then you have the Scars of Velius, which was the second expansion. Before Velius was released, and you only had Kunark, Scars of Kunark, Iksars could not wear plate mail. They couldn't wear plate armor. So a lot of people were hesitant about playing them because they could only wear like chain. There was cultural armor or quested armor that was close to plate, but it was not plate. Had higher AC. But again, you got to remember the Iksars already naturally have a higher AC. Plus the regen, which totally helps. So when Velius came out with quested armor. It is plate, and now Iksars can wear it, which is cool, because then it really makes them dominant as far as AC goes. They're not the strongest class. You know, Warrior, I mean, their base strength is 80, stamina is 80, agility is 95, you know. And you get 25 points to spend into your class, which is cool. And you want to, you know, general purpose. I mean, they highlight what in green what is their suggestion of what to put the stats into. Most people would agree strength, stamina, and agility would be what you'd want to put the stats into, because strength makes you hit harder, stamina gives you more hit points, and agility makes you dodge more. So as a warrior, that's good. But we're going to play Monk. Now Monk, all of a sudden we got Dex. So again, strength makes you hit harder, plus you can carry more. The more strength you have, the more you can carry, the more weight. Monks are kind of weird because they can only carry up to 16 pounds. Some people call it stone. I don't know. 16 pounds. After 16 pounds, they begin to lose AC. So creatures can hit them harder. Not good. So monks need to stay very, very light. Lightweight. That's the key to monk. You got strength. You got stamina, which is increases your hit points. Agility to help you dodge, you know, incoming melee. And you have dexterity, which helps you actually hit. The more dexterity you have, the more chances, the better your chance are of hitting the creature. The better you hit the creature, the faster it dies. Kind of makes sense, right? Good. So we're gonna make monk. I'm gonna just go to 80 on strength. I'm gonna go to 85 on stamina. And agility and dex, I'm gonna increase my dex to 100, so it's 100. I got 80 strength, 85 stamina, 100 agility, 100 dex. That's just what I'm doing. That's all right. Another cool feature here. If you've seen it right here, it says set face. If you click that, you can change how they look. Ooh, look at that one. Ooh. All right. Which one do I want? Let me see. That one's kind of cool. Let's see. Let's keep going. I think it'll reset here in a minute. Yeah, it reset. Okay, so I'm going to go... Oh. There it is. I like that one. We're going to accept that one. Okay, cool. All right, go ahead next. Now, once you've selected your race and your class, then you have what's called a deity, which is basically the god that you worship in this game. Iksars can only worship the faceless, I believe. At least a monk can only worship the faceless. I think Iksars can worship different ones depending on your race, or not race, but class. But as a monk, it's faceless. And then Kabbalist is their home city. It's in Kunark. You can't spawn anywhere else. And then we need to come up with a name. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll just like get name and like Vast race? No. What in the world is that? Limit. I can't even. Rezik? Rezik. Nope. 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 Gazril? Does that say Gazril? Gizril? Gizril. Let's see if we get that. Oh, and we got it. So we got the name Gizril. Check and see if my buddy's watching. Alright, so this is... Y'all too noisy over there. Y'all need to hush. Huh? Yeah, I saw you chatting. I saw you. I shouted you out, man. So, this is what happens when you start. Now, they have recently changed things. I'm not a big fan of what they changed. They changed the UI. So, this is the Velius UI, where it's kind of transparent-y kind of looking. And I don't know. I'm not a big fan. This is an alarm window. Do not click this. Do not show this window. I highly recommend that you do not, because it makes it's a good timer. You know, if you want to get on, you want to play for a couple hours, you can set that timer here and set time. It'll come up. I don't know how to pull the window back up once you've closed it. I don't know. But I do know if you click this box that says do not show this window again, it will not pop back up. So I leave that unchecked and I hit skip. Basically, every time I log back in, that window will be there, which is awesome. So first thing first, my keys are kind of weird. So I turn, but I also sit. So that's because sit's right here. We're gonna pick sit up, move it. Find don't work. Range attack, as a monk, you ain't got it. Forage, just leave it right there. Mend is like a monk's ability to heal themselves a small percent. I'll be honest, it sucks until you're higher in the skill of mend. Until you get to at least like 120 or so, it's a 50-50 chance it's gonna hurt you. And when it hurts you a lot, which is weird. I never understood that. Then we got kick, which we're gonna move the 1, so I can just press 1. And melee, I'm gonna get rid of that because Q on the keyboard is attack. Alright, so we need to go over here, and I always recommend that you make a key for sense heading. Put it in a slot. I always recommend a solar slot. You can go into your options here. Go to your keys. That's where I wanted to be. Now see D, how D's red, so we're gonna go over here to hotbar 1, and we made it number 9. So basically, when I go back to my movements, every time I turn right, it's going to want to search what direction I'm facing, sense heading. So it's pretty cool. Hold on, I got to change this. The UI is garbage. Load UI. We're going to go with default, because that's the Velius UI. See, this is much better. So let's rearrange this a little bit. I like putting my name way up high and my group way up high. The effects window is basically any kind of a buff that you get. I shrink it all the way down so it's just a 1 row of buff, and then I'm only going to put it right there. That way it's kind of uniform in the corner over there. This is your hotkey bar, which the letters are really dark. I don't know why, and I can't change them. That's stupid. This is your chat window. I always like to expand it and then recenter. All right, and then I will actually lock it, but then I also we want to, where's it at? New, I'm looking at it. New chat window. I like to set that over here. Line it up. Right? Right? Okay, so it's a little taller. Well, I'm gonna make it smaller anyway. Alright, and I'm gonna squinch it down just a smidge. I'm gonna right click on that, filter, melee, all. Alright, click again, filter, spells, all. So basically what's gonna happen is all spells are gonna go over here, all melee is gonna go over here, which is super helpful because that's gonna create a lot of spam. I don't know why this is coming up every time I load this UI. Your XML files are not compatible with the current EQ files. Certain windows may not perform correctly. Use load skin default 1. See, that's what I did. Well, I didn't necessarily do that, but load skin default 1. What happens? Nothing happened. So I don't know what it's talking about. This is your target window, which I like to have over here. I normally have it over here. Alright, right click on that, lock. I need to right click on this, lock. And then this, I'll put up here. Lock it. Your action windows, lock it. And we're all set. Here we go. Alright, so this is our Grandmaster. Now if you press I to open your inventory, this is your inventory screen. Okay. We got a weapon. Now monks are born naturally with dual wield. I'm going to put the club in my hand. This is the Tomb of Order and Discord. This will make you PvP. I destroy it. It's up here and lock it. This is a note. See, it says this broodling has reached the age of rebirth. The broodling is called for to Calibus to begin training in the art of fist and tail. Get it? Because we're Iksar lizards. Within the walls of the Court of Pain shall I wait. This summons shall be presented to me upon arrival. Discipline awaits. Grandmaster Glocks, the swift tail cast? I guess. Anyway. We're supposed to give this note to him. So let's go ahead and give this little note to him. Oh, that's way over here. Right click, lock, give. Alright. You get that noise, that high trumpet sounding noise, when you complete some kind of a quest. It gave us Shackles of Dust. Right now it's 2 AC, 0.8 weight. So we just drag and drop right there on your icon logo thing. And it puts it into your spot. And then this is milk, which is drink, and these are cakes, which is food. Alright, next you want to right click on him. We are going to train in, we need one-hand blunt, we need training one-hand blunt. We also have to train in sense heading, or otherwise it will never go up. I don't know why. You have to have at least one in it, or it'll never go up. But you can see we got all kind of abilities. Block at level 12, disarm 27, double attack at 15, which makes monks awesome. Tail rake, eagle strike, feign death, which makes monks super awesome pullers. Because basically, they play possum. You can hit that button and it'll just bleh, and fall down. And most of the time, the mobs are like, okay, and leave you alone. Then you have flying kick. This is like their big daddy kick. Level 30 is a prime level to get on a monk because you get that ability. Hand to hand is 5 because they want us to use our hands, which is fine. And I'm gonna close. I'm gonna leave those. Well, hold on. I still got 3 more. We'll do one in Bind Wound just cause Bind Wound kills you in a sense. Hand to hand. Kick. We're gonna put the rest in kick. Men, I ain't even worried about it right now because it ain't gonna heal us for jack diddly poop. And then as far as this club goes, dude, like really, watch this. I'm gonna destroy it. Because you don't need it. Monks use their hands. Alright, so I know the game's called EverQuest, but in all honesty, there really isn't that much questing. So I'd never understood that. It's kind of a go out, go kill, have fun, adventure, meet people, have a good time. Or not, because there's days where you won't. You'll be bored because there's nothing to do. Let's see. Hey, Dave. You two notify me. Is a delay. Yeah, so a friend of mine just notified me that she's watching my stream. Anyway, well, I got like W's over there. Let's go back to EQ. So this is their city. And luckily, as a monk, you kind of pop up right next to your guild master. Iksars, for the most part, tend to pop up when you first start, right? Kind of close to their guild masters. I'll tell you what, the other races, oh my god, dude, good luck. Some of them are so hard to find, especially since if you're new to the game. You'll never find it. You'll never know where it's at. You'll have to ask for help from somebody else that's in the zone, if somebody else is in the zone. So we're now zoning outside. That was Cabalus. Now we have entered the Field of Bones. Look, see, here's some players. Now this game, again, this game came out in 1999. Now, mind you, the official live server has been extremely updated. Kind of, lots and lots of expansions. So much content. There's content now that you'll never even touch because it's so outdated. Why would you? Unless you're doing some kind of a quest or something. And like I said, not a whole lot of that going on. This is a guard. He's cool because, you know, you can run to him and protect you, but at the same time, if you're attacking on his path, anywhere near this path, he's going to see that, kill it, and basically kill steal you. And if he kill steals you, you do not get the experience. Oh, look, here's a scaled whip up. Let's take it. We're going to kick. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We punched it for 7 points of damage. Yep. Now, this is not a fly-by-night or, you know, whatever fast game, okay? You right-click on the body. He's got some scaled cure skin. I'm not even going to worry about it. It's too heavy. Ooh, skeletons are nice, though. Oh, I clicked on myself. You know, I'm surprised that other skeleton didn't aggro me. Oh, I'm clicking on myself. Attack. See, my hit points, I'm at 75%. So... there we go, we killed him. And he's got a skull, but he did drop some money. So that wolf, 1 silver. He dropped 1 silver. That's cool. Money is kind of crucial. Wait, oh, there he goes. I was like, why didn't he attack that skeleton? He's going to attack that dog too. Oh, the dog did. That's what. Now the scorpions in this area in Field of Bones, they are primo. They're a little too high level for me right now. If you hit C on a creature while it's targeted, name glowing, blinking like that. Yellow is a higher level than you, slightly. Red is way higher level than you. You probably don't want to do that. Then there's white. Like this is white. You're probably going to win the fight if it's white at low levels. At higher levels, that's so inaccurate. Because a white con will completely thrash you to death. So. They're just gonna kill our creatures here, loot them up. I want to kill that scorpion. So the reason why I'm talking about the scorpions is they drop their stinger, and if you collect 2 of them, you can turn them into a dude, and he gives you pretty good experience for turning them in. It's a good way to get your levels up. Because like I said, this is not a fly-by-night, quick kind of game. This takes time. Time, devotion, ooh, bone chips. I like to collect those because 1, you can sell them to players. Players will buy them for like 10 platinum. a stack, which a stack is 20, so it's 5 gold per. Oh, got 2 dogs. 2 dogs. Now this is why I like Iksars, because I mean, just watch my hit points. See, it's up. It went to 60 now. Okay, they hit me pretty good there. See, that dog's dead. This is it. As you fight, your skills go up, which is awesome. I don't want that cure skill. I do want the money. And then if you hit I, this is your experience. So I've killed a few. I'm almost halfway through. Red is your health here. Yellow is your stamina. If I jump, my stamina goes down. So you can't jump forever. You will lose stamina and then you won't be able to jump. Something else to pay attention to is your food. They start you off with just 5 food. I wish it was 20 because that'd be nice. You run out of food or water, food or drink. Oh my god, what am I doing? I don't know why I attacked this dude. Holy crap. He's gonna kill me. I can't hit him. Come on. Oh my god. Run sideways. Run sideways. Turn tech off. Run sideways. No, this is not something that, you know, you're really supposed to do. It's called strafing. For some reason, when you run sideways, the AI can't keep up with you. So a lot of times you can run sideways and get away from mobs. As long as they don't have like a spell called Spirit of Wolf, because Spirit of Wolf makes them run fast. But players also can get Spirit of Wolf as well. Kill that scorpion. Oh, he harm touched it. It's definitely dead. Alright. Don't know why I attacked that. Holy crap. That was bad. You cannot hope to defeat the Crusaders of Green Mist, which is the guards of Kabbalists. So Scorpion bad right now. Maybe a level 2. They'll be even con. I'll try and kill them then. But for right now, ooh, smoky in here. You kill dogs and skeletons. Now, Iksars also can be what's called a necromancer. Necromancer is actually a pretty cool race. They summon an undead pet. They deal a lot of damage over time spells or dots. They're very self-sufficient. They can be in groups, but most people don't know how to play them in groups. Oh, skeleton attacked me. That's okay. It's even con. We should be okay. Yeah, see, I just smacked that dog for 8. As my defense gets up, my dual wheel gets up, I'll become more and more efficient killing machine. A more and more efficient killing machine. So we want to loot. Ooh, bone chips. Gotta get those. Nothing. That's okay. We'll kill the skeleton. No. For me, if I see a skeleton with a shield, I am going for it. I knew that dog was going to attack me. Because the shield sells for 1 platinum. Now, money is not the easiest thing to get on this server. I don't know how people got... you know, some people are like rich, okay? And I don't know how they got it. I don't know how they got that much platinum. Playing a long time, selling things. Yeah, I don't know. There's people out there with millions of plat, and I have never seen it. I've never had more than like 40k on me at one time ever. on the P99 server. Okay, on live server, because of all the new expansions and stuff, money's not that hard to come by. And then most armor pieces you can't buy, you have to quest, so money almost becomes useless. Some more skeletons over here. See, we're gonna try men. Men didn't do nothing. I didn't get no notification of men. Okay. Oh, here's a skeleton. Kill the skeleton. Kill the skeleton. He died. See, I'm already getting like faster at killing things because my skills have raised up. Oh my god, I got 2. And I'm gonna have a 3rd. This will be fun. Ouch. Ooh, 3s. Come on, killing machine. You gonna let these dogs kill you? I got 1 down. Ooh, I hit him for 7. That's good. Oh, there you go. See what I'm saying? That's Iksar's, man. Now, like I was saying with necromancers, they're a caster. Iksars make good necromancers. Because of that regen. Necromancers can basically drain their own health. Ooh! We leveled up. We're now level 2. Yeah, buddy. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. Which, nothing. They're not going to have anything anyways. So, level 2. Quite low level. Ooh, he's got a weapon, although I don't really care for the weapons. They sell for garbage. It's only the shields you want. Now, see what I'm saying? Look, yep, there he goes. You cannot be killing around that path, that's for sure. Now here's the cool thing. So I'm at 8% health. I'm just gonna sit down. And when you sit down, sorry, I bumped the mic. When you sit down, you regen a little faster. You know, as long as you're an Iksar. Or a troll. Trolls regen faster too, but not as fast as it. And I just love the Kunark expansion because it was almost a game changer for EverQuest. They added new effects in a sense. Look, I'm already full health. So like, if you look at the trees, see how the trees are moving? You know, it's awesome because they move, and nowhere else, or at least not in the original EverQuest, none of the trees move. They were just stiff, and they're like 2D kind of cutout things. I don't know. It's just a disgrace, really. But it was awesome back in the day because 3D games were still new, and then PC gaming, it was like, whoa. And the fact that you could play online, because there was no consoles that could play online at that time. I want to get better at my skills a little bit before I go start attacking a scorpion. Hey, sweetie, give me a water, please. They're in the bag right there. I keep clicking on myself. And there's another dog. I think he just spawned. He just popped up. Oh, thank you. You see that weird, like, kind of thing he did? That's his dual wield. Again, this is free to play. Just Google Project 1999. They have a nice setup guide on their forums. You do have to acquire the game, but that's plenty easy to do. You need the Titanium edition of EverQuest, which they do explain that. Oh, let me come. Oh, I'm right on the path. Oh, there's that guard. See, so I want to run away because he will kill my dog that I'm trying to kill. I need a drink. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I know it's kind of quiet. I turned the battle music off, so you have like environmental sounds, and it sounds like you're in a wind tunnel. Now, that over there in the distance, over here, that's kind of like a dugout area, and it has like high walls. So I guess that sound is supposed to represent the wind current going through that, making that tunnel sound. To me, it's a little annoying. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm not a big fan of environmental sounds, period. It's not that they sound bad, but they're repetitive, and I mean, I don't want to play hearing this tunnel sound in it all the time. But then there's combat music. Now, combat music's okay. I think it's just a little loud. So, like, here's a skeleton. Come on. Alright, so skeleton.
I want to try. Oh, do you want? Just try a green.
That's the combat music. I mean, it's not horrible. That's also not the original back in this era. P99 on their setup guide does tell you what you can do. Basically, you just got to delete that file, and the original MIDI file, MIDI file, will play. And it's just a lower quality music. It's not bad. It's definitely a nostalgia thing. But shoot, this whole game is a nostalgia thing. So. Oh, really? So, a friend of mine just said that in Unity, which I don't know exactly what she's talking about. Unity, maybe like the engine, or maybe it's an online game. I don't know. But she says if you run diagonal, you run slightly faster. So, if it's an engine thing, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why you run slightly faster. Because I don't know what engine this uses. Look, 2 skeletons. Yeah. I knew that dog was gonna attack. Now I got a buddy of mine who we used to play EQ a lot together, and we didn't necessarily play on P99 because it is a grind. It is a pretty good grind. I mean, you're not gonna get far fast, I can tell you that much. I kind of like it. He kind of didn't, but I mean, I get it. So we played on some other custom servers that are available. Some of them are more of the up-to-date version of EverQuest, and they offer, you know, QOLs, quality of life, kind of tweaks and stuff, which I do like a lot of the QOLs, except I don't know, man. I just feel like you level too fast and you're max level and you're trying to do endgame content and you lose your interest because there's no sense of achievement, I guess. Yeah, sure. You can give him a treat. See, it's kind of dark. Now, see how dark this is? This is pretty darn dark, okay? Pretty darn dark. Humans, this would be about pitch black. And dark elves, this would almost look like day. Except it has like a blue tint to it. I don't know. Ooh, scorpion. Should we try? Let's try scorpion. We're gonna go for it. Come here, scorpion. Come on. We got you. We got you, scorpion. As long as that dog don't join in. Come on, scorpion. Don't come over here, trooper. Oh, we killed the scorpion. Oh, see, this is a scorpion pincher. Pincer? Scorpion pincer? I always thought they were pinchers. Or whatever. Stinger. You collect 2 of those, you can turn them into a guy. And he gives you pretty decent experience. So we'll kill more scorpions. We'll see if we can get another one. And go for there. I need one more bone chip because there's a guy that you can turn the bone chips into, and he gives you experience, although it's not, you know, really good. But it's more for the faction hits. And yes, there are factions in this game for sure. For instance, there's our bone chip. For instance, Iksar's class I'm playing. Nobody likes them. You go about anywhere, and you're gonna get attacked. So, I mean, like, even Dark Elves being like the evil race they are, trolls are evil race, ogres are evil race. There are still cities that they can venture into and be okay. Iksar's, not so much. And I never understood that. But if you follow the lore, I think the Iksars are kind of at war. They're wanting to take back the land they used to have or something. Here's another player right here. He's probably doing the same thing that I'm going to be doing right here, which is if you hold control, you can click 1 at a time. And I hand him 4 at a time, and he will. Gives me some experience. It didn't really move very much, but these faction hits are what you really, really want. And then we'll do it 4 more times. Now look, I'm like right here on the blue line. There's a blue line there if you could see it, and then the yellow bubble. There's a blue bubbles. These little dots are blue bubbles, and there's also yellow bubbles. Okay. So he gave me almost half a yellow bubble. And so it's not bad. That was 4 skeleton bones. So, but people do it more for the faction because it's all good hits for Kabbalists. So you could even be some other race, kill certain creatures to get certain faction hits up high enough where you could talk to that guard, and none of the other guards kill you. And just turn in a crap ton of bone chips. No, I mean a lot, because it's not a very big faction hit. You can turn in a crap ton of bone chips and literally walk around freely in Kabbalists. So that's another cool thing I like about EverQuest is the faction system, where you could be hated in one place and then work your way up to be loved, be an ally, which is the highest faction you can get is ally. Come here, skeleton. Yeah, game engine. She said it's a game engine. I figured Unity was a game engine, but I wonder if that's what EverQuest is running then, since I can run like at an angle like that and makes you run faster. Here's another scorpion. Where's the guard? I'm gonna attack that scorpion. He hit me for 4 already. Kick missed. Punch for 8. That's good. 8's a good number right now. Now, on some of those other custom servers, those other private servers that you can play on, they get a little ridiculous on stats. I mean, thousands of hit points, thousands of mana. It gets pretty high. And although it's cool in its own right, it doesn't feel natural. Skeleton. Like killing skeletons. Let's go back down. So defense is 9. That's not bad. But we need. Oh, there's he's got a weapon in his hand. Don't care. Now these lower levels, you're not gonna really want to pay attention to your gear so much. It's what you get, what you got on, anything you get or achieve while you're out and about. You'll be fine. Oh, there we go. So. No skeleton. No shield though. My kid's acting nuts in the background. I mean, seriously. Loot, loot. What are y'all doing? Y'all need to calm down. After midnight, go to your rooms. Got to another skeleton. I think that's that. Oh no, that's not that guard. That's an Iksar shaman. You gonna attack me? Okay, I got you. Now monks get dual wield at level 1. And if I remember right, I think you can actually max out dual wield like at level 1. Like there's no cap on how fast, not how fast, but how much you can learn. Yeah, I know, right? My house still kids in the background running around acting all crazy, hyped up on Big Red, like a licoricey. I don't know. It's okay. Not my favorite. Not even attacking. So it'd be cool if you know, anybody that decides to watch this, they want to hit me up. I'm always eager to play. You hit me up on my Facebook, which is linked onto my YouTube account. This System Dave Facebook. Let me know if you want to try P99, play it with me, because I'm totally game, totally down. Scorpion. Now this is definitely a game that you can get hooked on. I've been hooked on it since 1999. I take my breaks, but I always come back. Just like World of Warcraft, people who play that, they'll take their breaks, but they always come back. What I like about this, though, on this P99 server, is it doesn't really change. So if you take a break, you come back, it's still the same stuff, which is fine. I mean, there's a lot to do. You have big guilds, you have raids, big monsters, big fights, dragons. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you can do. And there is a lot of quests that are available if you're wanting to do them. Some of them are a lot harder than others, that's for sure. But it's all up to you. It's all up to what you're down to play. Did it get darker? Oh my god. Oop. Hope my stream's coming through pretty good. I don't know how to make it go any better. like EverQuest says it's a good connection, but then it'll say no, it's not a good connection. Rusty. Ugh. Wolf, come here, Wolfie. Now you know how long it's been since I dinged. You know, I got to level 2. That's where I'm at now, and it doesn't get any faster. It actually slows down. So that skin that they drop, fur, it's actually for a quest. And the quest gets you armor, but it's not all that good. You know what I mean? It's not all that good. It's not. But oh, there's a scorpion. Where's that guy? I'm good. He's coming. I see him right there. No, I gotta run over here. Because he'll run up here and attack it and kill it. Kick. I don't know why it keeps telling me that. YouTube keeps telling me that my bit rate's too low. But I don't know how to fix that. I got 20 up. So I don't know how my bit rate's too low. Hey, another pincer. Pincer. Skeleton. Didn't attack me. Walked it away. But this is EverQuest. You know, level, kill, loot, eat, poop, sleep, all that stuff. You don't really sleep or poop, but you do eat. You do eat. Like I had 5 and 5. Well, I still got 5 and 5. Doesn't last a while. The first food you get, for some reason, tends to last a while. No, there's food that you can buy, and there's cheap food, and there's good food that's not so cheap. And obviously, you get what you pay for, so. Bethany. So. Somebody over there. Hopefully it's a buffing type of class. Have to see what happens. Yeah, I know. Well, I don't know. I can't see my stream. I mean, is it pixelated pretty bad? It's just telling me that my kbps is lower than recommended, and I'll click it off. And then it's like, hey, it's a good connection. I'm like, cool. I was in there playing, and all of a sudden it'll just go off again. I don't know if it's a port or something I need to open up. Or what. Maybe it's just the YouTube platform isn't a good platform to stream on. But I can't help it. I like YouTube. I mean, it's at 2500 kbps or something on Discord. It's the default stream. And everything I've looked up and read and watched, you know, they don't really talk about what to set that to for YouTube. Most people would stream on Twitch, but I'm not. I haven't messed with Twitch a whole lot, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. That is bad. I mean, I could up the KBBS. Let me see what happens if I try and up it. Stream output. We're gonna up it to 5,000. So now Discord says it's pushing out to 5. Tell me if it gets better. Tell me if it gets better. Again, it's nighttime, so I don't. Oh, got a dog on me too. YouTube's gonna be like, "Hey, you're not streaming very good." Maybe it was just. Maybe we're ahead of the 25 kbps. I think YouTube needs it higher. Oh god, I got 2 dogs on me. See, it said it again, but Discord is... What the hell is the recommended? It keeps telling me the recommended. It's lower. 4,000 something is lower than the recommended. Let's go back to output. Let's do 8,000. I'm getting attacked. I'm gonna die. Can I increase the brightness? I think so. Let me see. Display gamma. That didn't really do anything, did it? Advance? Oh, there's nothing in advance. So stupid. Let me try OBS. Hold up. So I can go to game capture. You're gonna see me disappear for a sec. And go to filters, add filter, color correction, gamma. Woo. Close. Go back to me. Alright, it should correct, so. Now I feel like when daylight comes, it's gonna be like super bright, yo. Alright, so we have a problem. There's too many corpses, so / high corpse all. Boom. High corpse looted. Alright, so now every time I loot a corpse, it'll hide. There's a doggy. Come here, doggy. Try 6. Yeah, I'm at 8 now. That's excellent connection. Yeah, I increased the kbps to 8. Which I guess should be fine. I get 20 up. So, and it's pretty constant, the 20 up. Oh my god, they're making noises. Oh, Scorpion, let's try it. I don't like where I'm fighting because that guard is gonna come and kill it. Oh shit! There he is! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Okay. He's good, but he's not very good. So it looks better now. Looks a lot better. I got 4. I'm gonna go turn it in, and I'm gonna show you guys how much experience this guy gives me. Mind you, killing things gets you just a little bit of experience every time you kill. So I got almost a complete whole yellow bubble to get before I can level. So we want to go over here. We're gonna go stairs, like some kind of general or something, if I remember right. Oh, warlord. I'm sorry, warlord. So you can like press hail, target him, press hail, and he's talking about doing a favorable. What? Oh, actually, it doesn't say anything. Oh yeah, tiny invaders, which he's talking about the scorpions. So yeah, now remember, got all yellow here. That's actually quite a lot of kills. Probably about 8 to 10. He gave me over half of that blue. Just those 4. Which, you know, you may think, oh, that's not a whole lot. Trust me. That's a lot faster than if I were to sit there and kill all those mobs. And we continue to kill. Yeah, I gotta turn the music off. I'm not a big fan of it. So, if 8,000 were good, I'm just gonna change it to 10, man. I don't know. Everything I watched online said that the default should be fine. Oh, you dumb. Now I got a skeleton on me too. I'm getting beat up. Oh god. Kill this dog. So you play like third person, you can go kind of high, or you can scroll all the way into first person view. That was like huge for a game back in the day. That will do that. Loot, loot, loot. More skeletons. Come here, you skeleton. As soon as I hit level 3, I'll go out to where there's way more scorpions around. It's so dark. I don't know when they updated this recently here, because they released a green server. This is the blue server, by the way. PvE, player versus environment, blue server. Up to Velius, which is the second expansion to come out. They changed something. Oh yeah. Come here, Mr. Scorpion. Higher level. Don't attack my stuff. Oh, don't go in a tree. There we go. Kick him. Yeah. My 2 cats and dog. That's talking about audio bit rate. I don't know if you guys can still hear me now or not. Almost easier just to record it, edit. Oh, I wanted that. Hide corpse done. Get that. Hide corpse. Oh, hide corpse looted. We're level 3 now. Now we can venture out a little bit. Now at level 4 and above, I want to say. If you die, you will lose experience. Come here, Mr. Scorpion. I want to kill you. Oh, I don't know. Saying my audio bit rate was 0. Look, there it went again. Audio bit rate is 0. The audio stream's current bit rate is lower than the recommended bit. I don't know. What the YouTube. Get your stream shit together. So I don't know how long you've been watching, Tiff, but this is EverQuest. Came out in 1999. This is on a private server. It is free to play. Private server actually has rights to have this server up. So it's really cool. There's no risk of it shutting down or anything like that. It's 100% legit. They have a contract with the people that run EverQuest now, which is Daybreak. Which that bastard killed that. So, you know, we ever want to give this a shot? Like I said, it's a free game. Just need some internets. Good to go. Mind you, I used to play this on dial-up, so you don't have to have any fancy dancy internet to play it. Okay, he doesn't come all the way out here. Yeah, you don't have to have super fast internet or anything like that. I used to play this game on dial-up just fine. Oh, it's actually really active now. I admit, ever since they released their green server, which the green server, let me give you detail on that. Basically, they started a new server, the green server, which is a progression server. So essentially, they're gonna release Kunark and then Velius, Velius, in the time frame that they did it in live. So it's going to take a couple years. I think they said by 2022 is when the last like Velius was released and all the updates and whatnot came out. So that's what they're planning to do. Don't ask me why. I don't know why they would do that. Because it's the same game. Now you're just limiting people on what they actually can do. So whatever. But ever since then, the server population basically has split. That being said, there is generally during like the days or weekends per se, close to 1,000 people online per server. So, you know, before Green came around, there used to be almost 2,000 people on the server, man, which was cool because there was always people on. There always is people on now. But also kind of sucked because there were so many people on. Everybody's doing everything, so kind of hard to do things sometimes. Now, not so much. Now it's more chill. There's not as many people on. There's still plenty of people on. Trust me. Still plenty of people on. Oh, I had 4. Excuse me. Yawning. It's not a big game either. It's not a big game. I think this game once broke down to the base game that you need to play on the server. I think it's only like 1.8 gigs, something like that. Now the whole titanium-ish like edition that you need to be able to play on this, if you were to install the whole thing, it's somewhere around 8 gigs, which is still not that big. You would. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, look at RuneScape. Ever since they released their mobile version of it, which is cross-platform with the PC version of it, that game's blowed up. I mean, the numbers on that game really shocked me. We're gonna give him 4 more. He's gonna give me some more experience. Talking about like Survival Evolved arc? Arc Online, Survival Evolved. There's Necromancer. The female Iksar. She's got a skinny little tail with her little skeleton pet. Don't let that little pet fool you. Yeah, I have it. I've played it. I played it a while. I like it. It's okay. Not a big fan of the. No, that's not Arc. Yeah, Arc's alright. I like the crafting building on it, and I do have it. If you guys have it, I'll be more than happy to play with y'all. It's an alright game. Another game that's kind of like Arc, though, if you haven't heard about it, is Atlas. Atlas. Imagine Arc, but in a pirate setting. So you actually you can build your house and stuff like that, but you also have to build a ship and cannons, and you have to build everything for your ship. And then you take the ship out to the oceans. And the oceans are massive, depending on the server. And there's pirates, like legit pirates that you don't want to come across out in the ocean. They will fuck you up. Might as well. Oh, come on. So the graphics in Arc and Atlas, I think they're made by the same people because they're very reminiscent of each other. They look a lot alike. Oh God, I got two scorpions. Um, Only one thing I don't like about Atlas though, the Arc doesn't have, where you have to drink and eat. You know, you can get sick, stuff like that. Poop yourself. You can do the same. You can do the same thing in Atlas. You know, or you have to do the same thing in Atlas. But they break it down even further than that, where you have to keep your vitamin levels up, certain vitamins, because if you're low on vitamin C, you can get scurvy. If you're low on vitamin B, you get something else. I don't know. There's different, and you have to eat different foods to keep those vitamins up. Um, for the most part, the foods are not hard to come by, and you can actually start like agriculturally growing them, which is cool. Um, it's just it's a lot, if you ask me. Like really detailed there. And I think the game would play more fun if it didn't have that aspect. But other than that, I mean, the game is still really, really fun. And building the ships is cool as I'll get out. And then taking the ship out into the ocean. And the oceans get rough, and there's storms out there. I don't know what that is. What's cool? Oh, Call of Duty. Oh, Black Ops. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, they kind of do sound like that. This game had it first, though. And now, like, it's so bright on y'all's end. Oh my god. The sun finally came out. I can see. Let me, let me go in here. Game, I'm gonna disappear for a sec. Filters. And I'm just gonna reset default. There we go. Back on me. I'm looking over, it looked really bright, so I just turned it back to default. Anvil again. Let's kill some skeletons, get some bone chips, and I'll turn those in. And then I'll probably cut the stream out. Because I've been streaming for a while now. How long have I been streaming? Hour and 24 minutes. Holy god. Yeah, if anybody wants to try this game, play it with me. It's awesome. I'm always looking for people who play this game. Or would like to play this game. Because you don't even need a strong computer at all. At all. I used to play this on an old HP laptop. It had no graphic card besides the integrated Intel one. And it played it fine. I'm talking about I had like a third or fourth gen i5 in it. One of these skeletons gotta be careful because he will kick your booty. I don't see it up. kind of rare spawn. How many bone chips I got? Oh, I ain't got an even number. Yeah, potato power. I'm gonna hit up the warlord up here, turn those pincers in, get some experience. Not too bad, and then fall down. Ooh, 16 damage from falling from up there. How many hit points I got now? 74 total. Mind you, I don't have any armor, gear, or anything like that, so. Give this guy. That's so I can see him. And start handing him bone chips. One at a time. Okay, we're gonna go back to the monk guide master. Train in some monk skills. I think I have something available at 3. I think 5 actually was the next one. I keep getting that audio bit. I'll need to look up what settings I need for YouTube streaming and OBS. Alright, so I got 10 points. Let's see if anything's 0. Man, I might as well train in that. Kick is okay. Safe fall. Now I won't get too much damage when I fall from high places. So there's even trade skills: fishing, baking, tailoring, blacksmith, fletching, which is like bow and arrow, brewing. You can build up your alcohol tolerance. You can get drunk as I'll get out, and the screen gets all stretched. It's wild looking. There's begging. Oh, maybe. Oh yeah, that might be true. I didn't think of that. Yeah, you can beg. Like you could train your begging skill and then beg NPCs, and they might give you something. It's normally junk though. It's normally nothing very good. Got jewelry crafting, pottery, um, common tongue, lizard man. I don't see level 10 for tiger strike. Nika 8. Round kick, which is cool because he actually does a round kick. Level 5, yeah. Level 5. I guess I'm gonna just put some of this into one end blunt. Because most common weapon for monks is a one hand blunted weapon. That's it. This Cabalus. You can't see far because, I don't know, it's cloudy in here. But I'm going to park it right here. You actually have to sit, and then you can camp out. Gives you a 30-second timer to camp out. Once you camp out, you go to your character select screen. You keep hitting escape, get out of the game. It's pretty cool. It's an old game, but it's still around. It's still active. And there's no other game like it. No other game like it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Boring. I can't help it. It's a whole game. But hit that like button for me. Helps out a lot. Y'all have a good one. Peace.